Good morning, everybody. It's Dana. I'm back again. Almost done with this journal. I just have a few more things left to do. A few more pieces of ephemera to decorate, and I have a couple of booklets that I want to make for it. So that's what we're going to do this morning. And then I'll probably be back again later today because I really want to get this finished today so I can move on to our 3-ring binder project. So if you guys remember, in the front of the Sherlock journal that I did for my mom, I made this little notebook here, and I just loved this. And so I want to do another one for the journal that I'm working on now. So I want to show you here. This was a little notebook, a little composition notebook. This is roughly 4x6. I have no idea where I got it. I think it was gifted to me. And what I did was I took the staples out of the spine, laid the pages out flat, and I coffee dyed them, the whole notebook. That's what I used in the pages on the one for the Sherlock. I'm not going to make the notebook as big for my mom. She was going to put phone numbers and stuff in hers. So I did it 5 pages, which gave her, let's see, a 20-page notebook. So I just pulled 3 pieces, and I'm just going to stack them and fold them on the fold that they were. I think I'm going to do them one at a time because they're kind of wonky from being coffee dyed. So there is a crease in them from when the notebook was together in the first place before I took it apart. So since these are roughly 4x6, I pretty much am out of paper for this journal that I was using. So I'm using now kind of supplemental papers that that kind of go with it. So I picked a coordinating paper because this is going to go in the front inside cover, which is here. And I thought that this color went really well with this page layout here. So I cut it down to 6x8. Because I'm going to fold it in half, and that'll give me my 4x6. But I want to round the corners to match this paper because they were already rounded. So I'm just going to use my corner rounder and round these, and then ink them. Ink the edges, of course. I'm excited to be able to move on. This is the last project that I had on my desk that was incomplete when I moved. And so I'm excited to be able to get it finished because that means that all of my projects that were in process before I moved are now done. And I can move on with other things and other ideas and other videos and things like that. So... but this one was really fun. I'm going to fold this in half so that I can ink the spine. Dusty, stop. Dogs are growling at each other. What else is new? Okay. So I'm going to pause you here for just a moment because the way I'm going to put my pages in, isn't that cute, is I'm just going to sew it just right on the spine here. So I will be right back once I get that together. Okay, I'm back. So I've just sewed a line of stitching just right down here. And what I'm going to do, because I don't like to backspace when I'm sewing paper like this because it tears the paper and then my spine will come apart. So I just take the 2 ends here and I just knot them so that they don't come apart before I cut them off. Just like 3 little knots. I can tell you, I've been doing so much crafting. All my scissors have glue on them, and I need to clean them all because like they're not sharp anymore because they have glue on them. Get my threads apart here. There we go. And knot this end. It takes a little extra time, but it just ensures that your stitching doesn't come apart. Why isn't, there we go. I didn't have them fully apart there. And we're just going to decorate the cover of this very simply. I printed some more children's images yesterday because I had run out, because I have a couple of digital kits that I've purchased from Mrs. Cog's Etsy shop. So if you're interested in her Etsy shop, is called Mrs. Cog's Crafts, I believe, on Etsy. And she's got really neat vintage images, and they're really inexpensive. So I have a couple of those downloaded onto my computer. So I just printed some more images. Okay, and like I said, we're going to do this very simply because it's going to sit in a pocket. So here's the image that I chose. And I think I'm just going to mat this probably with a little thicker border because I've got room. So first I'm going to glue it down. Where's my glue? There it is. And then I'm just going to tear the top and bottom. Well, the top's already torn. So I'll just kind of match that measurement, just eyeballing it. We'll knock back this white edge. And that'll look really cute right here. Let's glue that down. And I'm just going to leave it simple like that because it's going into the pocket, the window pocket that we made out of the window envelopes. So I don't want it to be too busy. All right, so now we have a little booklet. Okay, let's see here. See how it looks and see if we need anything else. So this will go right here like this. Oh, that's super cute. All the little children's images here. Great way to open up the journal. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, now we're going to make a little mini booklet. And it's going to go in the back cover. And what I've done here is, this is just a paper bag. See if I have one close at hand. Here we go. Just got these at Hobby Lobby or Joann. No, probably Hobby Lobby. And they're just the little mini paper bags. And all I've done is decorate this panel and this panel. And then I glued this part down to make a pocket right here. And I glued it into the journal on 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, so that I have a pocket here, and then I have a pocket here. And this is a little journaling card I made last night. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. So that slips in right there. So we'll have this writing space, and I want to make a little mini booklet to go in here. And here's what I'm going to use. There is no children's image other than hiding in the pocket here, so I want there to be one right here. So what I want to do is take, this is just like a little piece of paper that's been coffee dyed. It's from, you know, a little tear-off pad. And I thought if I split it in half this way and then split it in half this way, that we can use those pages for our little mini notebook. So I just want to give myself a guide, and I'm wondering if I can just hand tear this. Hopefully it won't come apart. So let's try it. If I crease it really good. Remember how we used to do that in school? We'd crease it like this and then you'd lick the edge and tear it. I'm not going to lick the edge. So I used to do it in elementary school though. Let's carefully see if we can tear this. Oh yeah, in half like this. There we go. Okay, isn't that pretty? Coffee dyed paper. I just love coffee dyed paper so much. And yeah, the red margins on this side, but I really, well, I guess we could do it like that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to fold these in half like this. And I want to make sure they're going to fit in our pocket. So I'm going to just put them over like this. So that gives us 8 little sides of paper. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's see if it'll fit. Hopefully it'll fit in the pocket. Oh yeah, that's going to be great. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure this. I'm going to use the red. To kind of, see if we can, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So maybe right here. I know, I'm so precise, huh? It's so much easier to do it this way than getting out my ruler and measuring everything. Okay, so that should be good like this. I might need to trim it off just a little, but I can do that after. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this like this. I'm just gonna even up the edge here. And then I'm gonna fold it in back over on itself. And then I'm just gonna hold this in place and trim it to where it's just a tad bit bigger than the pages. So there we have that. I think I'm gonna make this a little shorter. There we go. And there we have it. So we have our little booklet here. Okay, and I'm gonna take this out of my sewing machine. I'm gonna pause you again, and I'm just gonna sew these little pages in here, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I've sewed my little pages in. So let's take some ink to this cover here. Oh, I forgot to put my pin in my glue. We're going to need that in a minute, and I don't want it to be all clogged up. I love putting little booklets in my journals just because it gives you extra writing space. Sometimes when we make journals like this, I always try and pay attention that I'm giving my journals enough writing space. But, you know, you can always use extra space. Just going to do the inside here. Put a little butterfly or something here. See what we can do with these little inside covers just to decorate them up a little bit. Okay, so that's what we have, and I picked this cute little image of this little girl and her kitty cat to go on the front cover, and I think it fits perfect right there. So it will look like a matted image because it'll have just a little bit of red running around the edges of the image. And I think that looks really cute because her little dress is red. So we'll lay this down here. Wipe that excess glue off. Let's see here. A little yeah, let's put a little butterfly on the inside cover just to be extra. Put it right here in the corner. Cute. Okay. Let's put it in our pocket. See how it looks. Oh, really cute, yeah. Okay, so I will be back today. Definitely, because I want to finish this today. So I'll show you what we have left to do. I put things in the pockets that I wanted to use there. So we have this big tag left to do for our back cover. I want to decorate this little music paper envelope and put something in it. That's done. I need to decorate this journaling card. And there's a flash card and a big tag here. And that's it. Everything else is finished. So, yeah. So not a whole lot left to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little things to decorate and we're finished. So what I'll do is I'll come back a little bit later today and we'll finish this up and do a flip through, and then we're on to the next project. So I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless. Bye-bye.